Welcome back everyone to Let's Play War on the Sea in the US campaign, episode number 5. In the last episode we went on another successful Avenger torpedo strike against this Japanese carrier group. We sank one of them, one of the light cruisers. And now, yet again, we have a Dauntless pursuing the area where the enemy fleet was. But we know by now that there's a 1-hour rule in effect of invincibility. So, unfortunately, the Dauntless has just got a RTB. And I'm hoping that the faster that she RTBs, the sooner that we can get another strike out. I mean, hopefully we'll be able to get her out in time to be able to... I want to do a dive bombing run. Let's mix it up. Again, at the start of this, it's at version 1.05 now. Supposedly the heading 000 thing has been fixed, which is fantastic. Oh, now this Farragut force I actually did not give orders to. Originally I was thinking about sending them north, but as several people pointed out in the comments, we were attacked by some Vals, which those are supposed to be carrier-based aircraft. Now I think they could have originated from the airfield on one of these 3 stars. Yeah, this is a level 2 airfield, which is I think enough to give them Vals. I'm guessing that they were outbound from Shoreland. We don't know for sure, and it is a little bit dangerous to approach the airfield as well. So I'm going to kind of reverse course here. This is not supposed to be my main hunter anyway. It's supposed to be ASW. And although originally I was thinking it wouldn't be fast enough to help out, I think I will send it back towards the carrier even. What the heck? Are we not moving? Hello? Okay, you are moving. Okay. Let's ignore this one. Because I'm afraid if we accept it, it'll be... Oh, actually we could, if we wanted to, launch... How much time do we have? I think we have enough time. Let's do it. Let's launch some aircraft. Okay, never mind. We can't do it, so we'll continue on our way. Yeah, we are moving. Good. And they're moving. We know where they're from. Okay, we're ready to launch aircraft. I'm going to sit on our aircraft for a little bit. We're moving, which is good. Everything's all is well. Very fast, very fast. Okay, so I don't think that they can catch us. I think our strategic map speed is going to be the same. So I shouldn't fear that. Basically just giving our submarines time to push forward. We've already picked up 30 command points. But I think in the next one I want to grab some real meaty stuff. Mainly we just need to wait for this darn task force. Okay, another one. We'll ignore this as well. But I think it's a good indicator, I mean it's a good, not indicator, but a good reminder that it's probably time for us to launch our Dauntlesses. So we'll do that. Set a course northeast. And I expect that we will very soon, okay, we'll ignore that one as well. I think we'll very soon find these. Next time we can launch, we will launch some Wildcats, but I suspect that there won't be a home for those float planes to go back to. Now, it's possible we hadn't passed the hour, so I want to continue my patrol this way. Okay, we've definitely passed an hour. Where are these guys? I think I'll launch another flight. First of all, we want to launch a flight. Oops. Okay. Let's have you come back. Once the Enterprise... Okay. Perfect. So let's launch these aircraft. I think 4 Wildcats should be enough. Again, the less aircraft we launch, I think the less the delay. So we'll just immediately put these into the world. Yeah, I think this is a good decision. They just launched, get them up into the air. So we shouldn't have to worry about that bug, but we'll see. It might still exist. Hopefully not. And maybe we'll get them to climb up a little bit. Okay, so let's just do it this way. Select all. select the nearest aircraft and attack it. Okay, timed compression is not available. I'll pick number 4 myself. Well, looks like we're going in. I wonder if there's friendly fire for flak. Do you see the aircraft? Oh, I see him. Let's do our own version. I'm getting hit by our own. I think I actually... Well, she's going down. But there should be another somewhere. Let's get everyone to form back up. Form up, navigate here. Sorry, navigate here. I am expecting there to be another one, if I'm not mistaken. There was 2. There it is, right on cue. Okay. I'll again take the 4th one as my pet project. Did I turn the wrong way? Maybe. Overturn. Back. Got her. Haha. Alright, that was fun. I shot her down myself. Okay, so I think that's it for this battle. It's remarkable to me how many floatplanes this group has, but we know the Tone was, you know, practically a seaplane tender. So, also not that surprising. Now let's get the Wildcats to help us explore. Just go out there. How much time do we have left on? Oh yeah, the Dauntlesses are still young to the world. So let's go. Let's go find them. Enemy aircraft spotted. Okay, let's... Oh, we actually have to engage this one. Oh, it looks like it's another incoming fighter attack. Okay, well, let me just save. And we'll begin. Now, funny enough, I actually was trying to record episode 5 previously, but I was running into a bug, and 1.5 may have solved it. Let's hope. Anyway, for the Farragut and her sister ship, let's get these guys up to maximum speed. We'll put we'll try to go broadside onto the aircraft whenever they come in. Uh-oh, not available. I wasn't looking for torpedoes, but that reminds me, we may need to be looking for torpedoes. Well, anyways, I'll pause and I'll cut back if we have anything interesting. All right. Pretty good success. We actually managed to shoot down 3 aircraft. So, they didn't have to come after us. That was their decision. But I think it's one that they regret now. Moving on out. Let's hopefully let our Dauntless catch something. There it is. Okay. So we have options here. Do we want to bring the Wildcats in? I say yes. And this will be our first taste of Dauntless dive bombing. I'm really excited. Oh, that's perfect. Do I want to wait? I don't want to wait any longer. I'm going to retask this one to actually start closing. And let's get into the world. So I know that these guys are going to be okay. It looks like the Wildcats actually did join, which is fantastic. I'm going to pause right away. And hopefully now, in this case, I can give orders without having ships bug out. We need only above 3,000. Thanks, Wolfpack, for looking this up. We only need above 3,000 feet. It's in the manual, but I forgot what it was. To do dive bombing. In between like 900 feet and 3,000, it's kind of ambiguous what you're going to do. I think it's level bombing or dive bombing, depending on your aircraft type. Wait, no. Or is it always level bombing? It might always be level bombing. Anyway, we want dive bombing, obviously. So let's go up to 5,000, I guess. No, we only want 4,000. I remember last time I was actually too high. So let's only do 4,000 or so. We don't... Oh, do we see the ships yet? We do. They're right in front of us. Fantastic. So this is not a bad... How do we want it? Do we want to go all 4 groups? By the way, let's take a look at the ships. Let me identify them, and I'll be right back. Well, as you can see here, we have a really beautiful, very picturesque sunset going on. And there, up there in the sky, I don't know if you can see it, but there are a number of dots which are my aircraft. So what we're planning to do here is move a little bit more to somewhat be obscured by the... Actually, it won't be the sun, so we'll actually be kind of illuminated. So there's no... I was going to use this as my entry point to try to use the sun behind me to block, but it won't really matter in this case. However, I have given orders. The Wildcats are coming up. Dauntlesses are going to do a little hook to come around. I still think it's better to approach from the... we don't really need to approach from port or starboard. I was doing this because it would line us up with the sun better, but I'm realizing that's not an issue. However, I still think it'll be good to come from only one side, so that they can't use both starboard and port batteries at the same time. So that's my plan. So we'll come on in, and then we'll begin our dive bombing runs. One of the questions I have, I guess I'll talk about this out loud while we're lining up. I'm not sure, did this guy come to a stop? The Tone might be decreasing. She has been the one who's been going 0 speed at the start of these battles, and it looks like she might be doing the same thing again. Anyways, I know I want kills on the 2 heavy cruisers. That's like a mandatory thing. I wonder if I should do a group of 4, group of 4, group of 4, or something a little bit less severe, like maybe group of 3, group of 3, group of 3, and then I have 3 left over for one of the destroyers. All of these ships have, all of the non-destroyer ships have taken at least 1 torpedo, which makes me think that we might not need to group. But since we're already making our turn, I guess we're going to be doing our final approach already. I might as well just divvy out targets and get us ready to go. Especially, I think we'll actually have to do, we might need to bleed off some altitude. We might do a go around. So, number 1, I'm going to give the order to target Aoba and to attack her. 5, I'm going to give the order to target the Tone and to attack her. And 9, I'm going to give the order to target the Sendai. And I think what I'll do is I am going to split off 11. And I'm going to have 12 group up with. This is a on-the-spot decision. So 9 has to attack Sendai. That should be 9 and 10. 10 and 11 are going to attack the Asashio. If there's only the Minakaze left, we've really done our job. So that would be fantastic. I don't know how this will go, but let's find out. Okay, so first of all, are they going to do a turnaround? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just heading right on in. Everyone else is doing a turnaround, so number 1, I'm going to have you guys bleed off. I'll have you do the attack after 1 turn. Yeah, everyone else is going around, so let's coordinate our assault. Looks like everyone went around different ways, that's fine. We're a little bit to the back now, but honestly this is one of the more important targets, so. The Aoba is the most intact, the most dangerous in my opinion. This is going to be exciting though. Okay, so here we go. So 10. These guys formed up in line ahead. I do not want line ahead, believe it or not. Just go into Vic formation. Okay. This is a lot of flack for my lead. Fortunately, these are the 4 going for the least important ships. Okay, we're going in. We have some damage already. Looks like they're picking on this one. Dropping bombs. Getting out of there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Is this a hit already? Oh, gracious! Already we got some hits going in. Can I go to slow-mo? Let's just watch like this, I guess. Wow, that's a hit. A hit over there. Oh, wow! Alright, so some devastating results, it looks like, so far. And all our aircraft are passing over. Okay, so let's do a little bit of aircraft management here. Try to preserve them. Just start climbing. At maximum speed, that's fine. So 5, you guys are almost out of it. Start climbing. Just going straight, please. Don't need to do that. 9. Yeah, you guys don't need to turn anymore. If you want, start climbing. 11, where are you guys? Well, I think 11 and 12 kind of... I don't know what they're doing exactly, but... let's get them to increase altitude. And it looks like 12 is actually forming up. Perfect. And we didn't lose a single aircraft. Holy cow. Okay, so now... wait a second, who's still... oh, I spoke too soon. Who are these ding-dongs? Yeah, number one, I miscontrolled this. Did I not get to them? What the hell are they doing? They're going back in over the target. Exactly what I don't want them to do. Okay, well look, I'm gonna accept 1 casualty for the pretty high success we've had so far. And we have fires on board the Tone. She's actually, her nose is dipping. She's got some flooding in the nose now. So hopefully the rest of our aircraft get out. Oh, the Tone's actually going down. She's sinking. Let's look at the bomb report here. We have 2 hits on the Hisashio. Holy cow. Let's take a look at the Hisashio. One at a time here. So she's got 2 bomb hits on her. Now they could be the light bombs. We don't know if they're the 1,000 or I think it's the 200 pound. Maybe it's 1,000 and 100 pound. In any case, those are 2 hits. It's gonna definitely render her less combat effective. Going up. Byoba was hit by, holy cow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombs. So I'm expecting the Ioba to be sinking too. We'll see though. And we still remember have the Wildcats coming in. And I do plan to do something with them, because they're pretty well armored. We can have them come in and make a strafing run. Not immediately maybe, because we want time for the ships to burn up a little bit. But then we can maybe cause another fire. In fact, I guess the best time to go in would be now, because if we start a fire when they're already on fire, that's going to do even more damage. It's one more area where the fire control may not be able to contain the fire, it may spread. So let's get them down to 2,020 feet. And then I'll eventually guide them in. So, okay, so the Asashio, she's listing heavily to starboard. So the Sendai took 1 bomb hit. Just 1 bomb hit. Okay, and then the Tone got hit like a lot. I feel like our divvying up was okay. Obviously the result is, it looks like the Sendai is not going to be as injured as we were hoping. That's unfortunate. But hey, obviously this is a huge success. We have to remember how powerful this... and this was the one launching tons of float planes as well. That is one of the state-of-the-art cruisers, no longer available to the Japanese. Now, I think, which one should I actually go for here? It should be one that's on fire. So if I were to pick anything, I think we want to make our strafing run against the Sendai. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead. So these ships have just finished encountering the dive bombers, and now they have a new wave of trouble on the horizon. My Wildcats are circling to bleed off speed. Should be a Wildcat somewhere over here. There's another one somewhere. Oh, it's over there. Oh man, is it going in? Okay, I will control this one myself. are my compatriots? Should be almost nose on with me. There they are. Okay, you should have your target. Trying to make it so that she doesn't have to go around again. Ah, she's going to. She's not listening to me either. Okay, well fine. Hopefully we'll have one come in a little bit late. Let's see how this works. Alright. So we're going to fly over the heavy cruiser, which is unfortunate because that will provide a fair chunk of anti-artillery fire. Anti-air. So far, they were formed up. Oh my gosh. That's not what I wanted. I did not want them to make a formed up attack. So let's see who's damaged. Okay, so you're damaged. Let's have you break off. But 14 is still clear to go in. Yeah, I bungled this one. Have you go in, and 16... Oh, okay, so wait, 14 is also not okay to go in. She's also... No, sorry, 15 is also trailing. $16 can go in, though. Yeah, exactly. And around the same time, 14 will be going in, maybe. But we'll just control 16 manually here. Wow, she didn't really do much, did she? So she is smoking now. What is 14 doing? Just circling. Oh, brother. I don't know, we might have done something, though. Who knows? It's not worth it if we lose even a single Wildcat. So in that spirit, I probably should abort this attack. But it has been actually pretty effective. She's smoking, so... Alright, we'll try it one more time. I'm going to increase speed to try to minimize time on target. Hopefully this isn't too brain dead of a maneuver. If we lose a Wildcat, we lose a Wildcat. We already have to go back and pick up 3 new Avengers. I certainly would not want to be this pilot. But this is a nice nose-on attack. She's already been hit. That's good. Oh, that was good. Listen to me. Listen to me. Okay, wow. Well, we got a little bit lucky there, I think. We probably should have been shot down at least one of our Wildcats. But lucky us, we survived somehow. And we survived the whole thing. This is amazing. Only one aircraft will not return out of all of these. Although we certainly did basically push it as far as we could. Yeah, and you can see the Sendai has already recovered from her damage. Still, I mean, there's going to be some things. I imagine some of her compartments are completely destroyed. She still has... obviously, every time... Sorry, this is not obvious, but every time a torpedo hits a ship, it definitely destroys and completely floods one compartment. Quite disappointing, though, that we didn't end up sinking any of the others. We still have an Avenger, but it'll be another hour. In any case, let's go ahead and retreat from this one. Okay, so we sunk the Tone. That's 15 more command points. Somebody pointed out that you probably should get command points for conquering objectives, and I really do agree with that. If you're going to reward player behavior, you almost want to reward taking objectives more, because if they sink an enemy ship, that's like already a double negative. It's already like a double... Not only do you gain points from this, but the enemy has lost a ship, so they're less capable of fighting. Objectives in this game don't generate points. So if you gain an objective, you don't really do... All it does is shift the strategic situation of the map a little bit. And only if you then invest points into getting like an airfield or something. So in my opinion, it's not... It's kind of like a double negative to reward the player who kills a ship, because you're already penalizing, obviously, the enemy who's lost the ship. Yeah, so it is 200. Those are 100-pound bombs. Okay, so RTB. Probably not confident enough to have 2 destroyers take this on, but I think just only one, maybe only one more. Yeah, I think only just one more attack with either the Dauntless or the Avenger, and we should be good. So it was around 1800, I guess. Oh, okay. We can't do anything until daybreak, which means we're gonna go ahead and play the avoidance game. I really, really, really wish. I guess man, nighttime fighting is not our strong point. Well, how interesting. The nightfall is gonna play a serious role in our little campaign here. I completely forgot about that. Okay, Task Force 5 has encountered something. It looks like the submarines... We couldn't make it a whole video without a submarine, right? So, here we go. I will quickly get us up to maximum speed. Self-ridge up to maximum. Just have her brake formation go maximum speed. Start. Pause. One left, one right, I think. We're waiting. Where are they coming from? I'm imagining in my head that we actually got contact from sonar, and that's why we know to suddenly start braking. There it is. It's quite a ways off. Interesting. So steady up in the rear. Yeah. I believe she's going to end up turning, so I'm going to turn really, really, really hard to port. Yeah, they're making their bend. They're not going to... This one, unfortunately, launched from a little bit too far away. We should have enough time. I might not want to be turning into them. Yeah, I really don't want to be doing this. So let's make our way over here. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, steady up. I think we'll be okay. Oh my gosh, not if we do that. Cut speed. We'll go active in a moment. She's okay. So, where do I want to go? Probably split the difference, something like this. Let's see if we can see the submarine on the surface. I don't mind doing it from the cloud view. It's just it's a little less tedious than doing it from the binoculars view, which we could also do. Of course, this way it's going to be really hard to see. But I'm just trying to pretend that we were looking for like a periscope. Okay, so I'm going to do this one trying to not cheat at all, just for fun. Let's do a perfect, like, a legit sonar operation. So, let's cut back down to 4. What's my C state? C state is 3. We should be able to hear... Oh, man, we should be able to hear everything. I'm going to have the other destroyer slow down. So, kind of almost so she doesn't make too much noise. But I'm pretty sure we'll pick up the submarine as soon as... There we go. Okay, so the Farragut's going to stay here while the Selfridge hunts. Let's cancel her direction, point her nose on. Oh, that's the wake. Okay. I don't think it makes too much of a difference if you feel comfortable just using the underwater camera. I don't feel like it makes that much of a difference to do this. For one thing, the minimap already gives you more information than you should know. We should not know at all this submarine's bearing. Sorry, bearing. No, we should not know its course or its heading. That's information that we should not be privy to, but we are. In any case, get up to 20 just to get over the target. And I'll also be using a pattern on this one. We'll target this as well. Yeah, this is good. We're going... see? I did not set this to 10 knots. There is some tomfoolery, these controls, being set to something that I didn't set them to. I'd rather not see that, but that's okay. I guess we can't do time compression. Okay, well, I'll try to do time compression just by using the pretty unrealistic momentum in this game. We can pretty much start and stop on a dime. Now, technically, as soon as the self-ridge got too much in front of the farragut, it would be hard for the farragut to distinguish between the submarine and the self-ridge. Let's see if that's actually the case. I doubt it. Now, for the pattern, we'll probably do 3 with 5 seconds. Just to note, this is the number of patterns that you want to do. So how many do you want to do? And a pattern being that, like, the spread of 4 depth charges. Seems like it's 1 in front, 2 to the sides. Where's the other one? Maybe 1 high? I thought it was 4 depth charges, but maybe it's not. Anyway, we're getting closer, so this is the unrealistic part. You say you can't see underwater. Well, you can see just fine on the mini-map. Actually, we can see this one right there. I saw her for a second. Actually, we started to get too close, and now she just dipped under. But I actually saw the gray pattern on the surface. Maybe you did too. Maybe not. But we'll inch over her, do a drop of 3, and I think that that'll be enough to... Well, it'll probably force her to the surface, if nothing else. Okay, getting very close. And we did not lose the solution from her, even though we probably should. Wait a little bit longer. Slow down. And a little bit longer. Go ahead and start dropping. So let's see what the pattern is. We can zoom in. This is the first time I'm actually viewing it from the front. Okay. Oh man, I really think we've done it. Oh my gosh. Let's fire another group. Why not? Flunk, flunk. Now we don't know how close we're getting to her, but I think we're getting pretty close. The ones on the left are probably getting closer. Alright, now let's take a look and just see how close we're getting. Oh my god, I think we've killed her. Is she just going down at a weird angle, or what's... I think she's dead. What the hell am I viewing here? Am I looking at her? What am I looking at? Is she dead? What's going on here? Okay. There, that's better. So she has definitely been hit. She's... I don't know what's going on. She's got some bad damage in the back. Looks like she might be surfacing. So, that was kind of fun to try out. Why am I going 12 knots? Let's go a little bit more than that. So she's probably going to come up, but We'll just keep launching patterns at her. We have her targeted. Good solution still, somehow. Go ahead and lob some more. It's probably a good solution. I keep thinking that we're using the solution from our compadre. Which does make sense to me. Now, actually our compadre, forget about, that's the last pattern I'm going to launch, so go ahead and start turning broadside, because I think we're going to see this submarine come up to the surface pretty soon. Same with Selfridge. I think we're about to be hit again. Let's find out, though. Is that true? How's she doing? Well, looks like she's making her way to the surface. Maybe not. Contact lost. So maybe we have to go pepper her again. That's okay. What we can do, I know that this video is running long, but what I want to do is actually have the Farragut. Well, we are not even using actives so far. I don't think we need. Wow. Okay. Apparently, actives is just fine. All right. In that case, I'm gonna go run her over with the Selfridge again. The fact that she didn't pop up means, hey, let's go give it another shot. I'll pause and I'll just cut back in when we get into position. Turns out she is surfacing. So, let's see if I can get my guns to not fail this time. Why doesn't it give me an option to manual fire? This, I do not understand. Okay. Oh, you can't manual fire. Well, target and... Sorry. Don't do manual fire. You... Target... One... Fire. Trying to avoid being hit every time from their stupidly oh my god, it's turning. Oh, you had one shot. And they hit me. Oh my gosh, what the hell? This is a crazy game. I'm telling you. They hit me again. Jerks. We're actually flooding. Alright. Ceasefire. That's fine. So basically the same effect as before. I like to do the underwater camera just because it makes things a little bit easier. But hey, we don't have to, right? We can do things, we can play by the rules if we wanted. Now for now, you come to a complete stop so you can quickly control your damage control situation, which doesn't seem like it's too bad. One fire and then a flooding and some repair. And I will cut back when the fire and everything is out. Okay, we're back in one piece, ready to steam away with no damage. That's how this game works. If you completely repair a compartment, unless you completely lose it, you can completely repair it. Oh man, not having the easiest time speaking. Okay. So we sank submarine, got an extra 2 points, and that's going to be a nice, definitely a nice spot to conclude this episode. So we actually got some ASW. You know, I was starting to miss it. Glad that we threw that in there. I was worried that we'd only be doing ASW, but you know, turns out we've had a lot on our platter with the Japanese cruiser group. So hopefully we can finish that off next episode, but I feel like this is just the one that keeps getting away. We'll see if that happens. Until then, thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.